Hey, this is David Farr from the Concord Street Church of Christ with today's thought from Scripture. There are some people that we really enjoy being around more than others. In fact, there are some people in our life that we just love being around. There are some people that we find are important to be around during very difficult situations. Imagine a child holding the hand of a parent as they walk through a dark and scary place. Or imagine that important loved one that you go to when you're going through one of life's many trials. Presence is important. Today, let's look at a section of Scripture that talks about the importance of presence. Over in Exodus and in chapter 33, starting in verse 12, we find the Israelites, after they have gone through the Red Sea, after they are on their way to the Promised Land, they have reached Mount Sinai. Moses has given them the law, but the people have decided to sin against God. They created a golden calf and started worshiping other gods. The Lord is upset. He is furious with them. He tells Moses, just go on, just leave here and go on towards the Promised Land. But notice what Moses requests of the Lord. Exodus chapter 33, starting in verse 12. Then Moses said to the Lord, see, you say to me, bring up this people, but you have not let me know whom you will send with me. Yet you have said, I know you by name, and you have also found grace in my sight. Now therefore I pray, if I have found grace in your sight, show me now your way, that I may know you, and that I may find grace in your sight, and consider that this nation is your people. And he said, the Lord speaking here, my presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. Then Moses said to him, if your presence does not go with us, do not bring us up from here. For how then will it be known to your people and I that we have found grace in your sight, except you go with us? So we shall be separate, your people and I, from all the people that are upon the face of the earth. So the Lord said to Moses, I will also do this thing that you have spoken, for you have found grace in my sight, and I know you by name. Notice what Moses was really wanting. Even though he was promised the Promised Land, even though they were promised a land that flowed with milk and honey, a land that was abounding in blessings, he did not want the Promised Land unless he could have the powerful presence of his Lord. When we think about our own lives, what are we hoping for? What are we hoping to attain in this life? What are we desiring to become? Or what feat are we hoping to accomplish? What things are we wanting? Are we wanting fame and fortune and honor, or whatever it may be? Even if we could have all of those things, it is nothing without the Lord. When you think about it, I'd rather have nothing with the Lord than everything without Him. Are you seeking the Lord's presence in your life?